Hello bankers, so very good evening to all of you. Welcome back. So welcome to JIIB CIB Prep. So guys, in this particular session itself, we are going to talk around important subtopics related to INFS from all the four modules. All right. So we have already done with the important topics related areas and all. Okay. Now we have only one day left. So in this remaining time duration, what are the important areas and all subtopic level basically we will be talking around the subtopics from each and every single unit of your INIFS from all the four module, right? So सिर्फ हमारे पास 24 hours हैं तो this is my recommendation is कि I have already shared with you that concept summary as well as unit wise MCQs and all. So within this remaining time duration I'll personally suggest कि go through these particular areas, and when you are revising things with the help of PDFs or any sort of videos and all, okay, so please pay your attention around these particular topics. So first, we will start with the module A itself. Okay. So I'll quickly revise this one. So first one is one question you can face around the objectives of planning. Okay. Then role and importance of primary sector, secondary sector, and tertiary, quaternary and quinary sectors, and sunrise sector. Okay. So which is your topic 2. Okay. Then आपका role of priority sectors आपका ठीक है, and the areas, definition of MSMEs, ठीक है, globalization and its impact on India, economic reforms in India, economic development versus आपका economic growth, so basically growth versus development, ठीक है, World Bank versus IMF, and sustainable development goals including climate change, ठीक है. So these are some like the most important areas, ठीक है. And when it will comes to the exam analysis, the question maximum will be around these particular ones. You see what I have done, I have gone through the entire PDF of INIBF, sorry, so they have given the importance, like they have given the keywords with related to each and every topics. So now out of that particular one, sometimes we have introduction and all these kind of things, so you do have to ignore that particular one within this limited time duration. Okay. We have limited time duration, that's why these are the subtopics where you have to work or revise these particular things. Okay. So आपका module B, if it comes to module B, type of economics, market economy, command and mixed economy, ठीक है, and forces be first one आपका ठीक है, type of economies, first question around this, and another one is distinction between आपका differences between market, command and your आपका mixed economy, ठीक है. Type of economies आपका like micro economics is macroeconomics and microeconomics, ठीक है, differences or definitions, ठीक है. Then next one आपका forces behind demand curve and demand curve and supply curve, ठीक है. Then we have money supply, go through those definition of money and M1, M2, M3, that kind of things, ठीक है. Classical theory of rate of interest, Keynes liquidity preference theory of rate of interest, ठीक है. Then we have Hicks and Hessian's synthesis, which is also known as IS and LM curve from unit 13 or 14, ठीक है. So then characteristics of business cycle आपका different business cycles and their key pointers. Monetary policy and fiscal policy, the core areas. I hope कि ज़्यादा आपको यहाँ पे टाइम नहीं लगेगा, ठीक है. FRBM Act आपका and deficit concept from your last unit, ठीक है. So these are the major subtopics from your आपका module B. Then it comes to module C. So module C आपका scheduled commercial bank. Sometimes they ask around the definition and all, ठीक है. Local area banks, RRBs, small finance bank, NBFCs, and key guidelines. The role of DFI in Indian economy, National Bank for Financing Infrastructure and Development, NEFID, ठीक है. Then Grameen Bank model, आपका JLGs, ठीक है, Joint Liability Groups, Regulatory Framework for Microfinance Institution, RBI Fair Practices Code for NBFCs, MFI, ठीक है. Regulators of NBFCs, different type of regulators, classification of NBFCs, liability based, fund based, non fund based, and the आपका activity based, regulatory oversight for oversight by RBI on NBFCs, scale based regulation, SBR, then insurance intermediaries, reinsurance, insurance repository where we have e-insurance account and all, okay. So these are some major subtopic from your module C itself. Then final module. So here we have आपका BRDS bill rediscounting system, ठीक है, TLTRO tri-party repo operations, ठीक है, bond valuation and theorem is very important one, FIMMDA that self-regulatory organization for money market, bond market and your आपका derivatives, ठीक है, RBI retail direct scheme again very important here, eligibility norm for making capital issue, ठीक है, intermediaries in an issue in primary market, application supported by blocked amount, QIPs, ठीक है, LIBOR and alternative reference rate, this ARR is very important, ठीक है, Foreign Exchange Dealers Association of India, importance of interconnectedness of financial market and their features, merchant banking versus commercial banking, licensing requirements, SEBI regulation on merchant banking. Apart from this, we have some other list also, 17 units are there. Then we have OTC versus exchange traded derivative, credit defaults have very important. Guidelines, RBI guidelines also. Difference between factoring and forfeiting, again very important. A process flow of trades, eligibility criteria to set up trades, process of venture capital financing, regulatory aspect, and exit route is very important for venture capital, leasing and hire purchase compared, process of credit ratings and credit rating symbols, difference between ratings, credit ratings and credit scores, classification of mutual funds, risk, we have riskometers, आपका ठीक है, NAV related things, classification of insurance, fundamental principles of insurance are very important again. Type of REITs and taxation on investment in REITs and INVIT or that capital gain wala structure is very important. Okay? So these are the subtopics. These are subtopics. Okay? So while you are revising things through the PDFs and all, so please pay your attention based on these particular ones. Okay? So this is my experience for last 2 years. आपका with IE and IFS subject because they introduced this particular one in 2023 itself. ठीक है, तो ये कुछ areas हैं, and even if you study these particular topic for any examination, so these are the core areas from this particular for these many topics and all. ठीक है, so I hope you found this particular video useful. Just do revise these particular thing. I'll be coming with a Mahamarathon session where I'll be covering these particular areas also. Okay? So I'll try to come up with the maximum question, and all those questions will be around these particular things. So you can also ask your queries. All right, guys. So this is it from my side. Thank you for joining this session. Do attempt a free mock test or the other mock test. Those who are part of courses. So we have unit-wise mock, आपका full length mock, and everything is there. Okay? So try your best, give your best in next 24 hours. Okay? And we have done a lot of things in past 1 month or 2 months. Okay? So that is definitely going to help us out in our upcoming examination. Okay? So all the very best. And if you have any queries, please do mention into the comment section, or else you can connect me on Telegram. Okay? So you can ping here, or those who are on application, okay? So you can directly ping me on application itself, right? So this is it from my side. Thank you for joining this session. Thank you for watching this session. All the very best for your preparation, guys. Thank you.